shenanigan alert here, but hey, Larry. And with that, let's get ourselves started. Good evening, good Thursday, everybody. It's your boy Chojin, the guy who kicks ass, keeps kicking ass, and won't stop kicking ass. How y'all doing? Good, I hope. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. For now, we'll be basically continuing more of our stream. For those who want to remember, in our last stream, we kicked Nova's ass so badly, I think she'd be basically terrified. We also had to deal with some other crazy conundrums, such as Dan nearly dying because Van nearly dying because Dan basically got sick. Because Dan of Thursday needed a bit of repairs, but we fixed that up. We also had to deal with basically more Pazadal issues after dealing with Giwaza and rescuing two bad guys now heroes. So now we got ourselves ready for our next conflict. With that, let's continue on. So we still got more things to deal with. So with that, we'll continue on with our adventure. Alright, so now we got ourselves ready. Almost forgot. Let's get my face off. I forgot my face. There we go. Forgot about my face. And there we are, back at Therat Star. So we still got some other stuff we gotta take care of, and we can take a look at other content. And why it took a little later than usual? Well, I had an interview today, so hopefully I did well. Here we are. Gablé and Nay. We better do some lore pieces. Hey, congratulations, Gablé. I heard you made Ace Pilot. It's an honor to know that the name Gablé will go down in the solar system history as well. Yo, hold up. It's not like these things get global recognition or anything. How could you say that? Doesn't this solar system have a saying, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step? It does. This minor achievement will be my stepping stone for far greater glory. One day I'll be the man whose journey spans both Pentagona and Sol. That's how Gablé lives his life. You know? What? You got me there. I should learn a thing or two from that relentless positivity of yours. And why do I suspect Gablé comes off as a blowhard? But anyway, let's take a look at Nay. Congratulations, Nay. I heard you made Ace. It was given for someone of my capabilities. Well, it'll never fault a former member of the Extra 13 for being modest. I don't appreciate you dredging up a past I've already left behind. Sorry, ma'am. No, I shouldn't have gotten snappy. You can relax around me. Look, if you want any help moving on, I could try and offer some. You're too young to provide much distractions. Give it another 5 years and maybe I'll consider it. Huh, but you'd be positively ancient by then. Do you have a death wish? I can't tell if you're brave or just stupid. Ouch. Never call a lady old. Anyway, let's do the aces. Let's do some of these little missions before we proceed further. We still got a few other stuff we need to take care of, so let's do some missions. Aces challenge. Aces challenge. Might as well choose our aces, so this is the aces challenge. And since this is a challenge, Oh, hey, Draco. You went there, lad. Yep, that's what happened. I kind of deserve that. Let's bring in some good people, shall we? got 5 more, so let's bring in some of my personal favorites then. Since we got our 5 original Avengers, we'll bring in him. Daba. Jader. Dan and Eldora. I'll be right back. Looks like that my pizza's ready. You're facing a squad of enemy ace pilots, so you better bring your A game. Now, without further ado, begin simulation. Alright, we're back now. Just had to wait for the pizza to cool while we do take care of this mission, so let's do this. And there we go. We got to deal with Zoltan, Duker, Renda, Lupe. We got a lot of crazy nutters, don't we? Including a few of these guys, so... Obviously, we know what we're going with. Time to put the puppy down.
ヒーローには厄介な魔獣がいるのですね。イカルガの力を見せる時です。守りを捨て、すべてを攻撃に注げ。イカルガのベヘモスハートとクイーンスコロネットは伊達ではありません。
ここまでとは情けない。
これが僕たちの必殺技です。
Forgive me, Master Zagato! And he got put down. Sorry there, you got put down. There we go, that should work.
軍団長が相手でも負けていられない。うわヒーローになるんだ。生存本能に逆らわないで方向性を。みんなを守る力を。嘘だ、こんな結果は。
Okay, that's it. Next time it's personal.
ンズ級の敵ってことか。負けられない、絶対。これでこれがグレンの副者波動だ。
Not interested in putting me life on the line just yet, or I'm out of here.
ここが未来の地球でも守ってみせる。ヘルアンドヘブン。
That takes care of that.
"立ち止まることはできない。そう誓ったんだ。生きる。全て出し尽くす。これで終わらせる。平和を取り戻す、その日まで。今回は勝てると思ったんだけどな。
That's a sucker's game. Toodles!
俺のやるべきことをグリッドマンと一緒に。あいつを倒すには火力が。
なら俺が手伝ってやる。行くぞ、アクセスコードバスターボラー。グリッドマン合体すんぞ。武装合体超人バスターグリッドマン、無限の火力で焼き尽くすだ。
There we go, that takes care of that. Pikachu send them to the drill camp. Yep.
いい動きをしているが、ここまでだな。ここはこれが確実か。もらった。
ちとしたことが。
That was quite skilled. We have no choice but to retreat. And that got the Psycho Frame operational. All right. Oops.
"破壊をもたらす機械の獣よ、これ以上好きにさせるぞ。テイクオフ!" All right, let's see. Did that Gundam have a mouth? Nope, that's not a That's not a Gundam, Larry. That is basically is a 3G unit, and that's basically a super robot, not a Gundam. Compare King Jader to a Gundam is an insult. There we go.
超 AI が悪いんじゃない。悪を教えた者が悪だ。極限まで光子力を燃やす。ファイナルカイザーブレード。 パワーだカイザー。いやーはーせっかくのバトルだったのに。
Oh, look. Well, walking XP. What do you mean walking XP? Drat, they nailed me! Might as well do that.
ダンスカールの進行もここまでだ。高視力ビーム。
しまった。
They got me, and is it good? Are they some kind of monster? And of course, the white that puzzle thing activated. Every enemy in this side mission. Yep.
いい動きをしているが、ここまでだな。ここはこれが確実か。もらった。
He got burned. Rats! It's curtains for me, see? Go.
このタイミングならば、この距離ならこれで。仕留める。
Get this ship out of the combat zone! Hurry! right. My word, they actually took down Diablo! What matter of madness is this? This isn't happening! Well, aren't you special? Make sure to remember your face. Oh, that takes care of that. Let's see what else clowns we got. Oh well.
こいつらの背後にいる者こそ撃つべき存在だが、前に出てきたのなら
ここで引いたら示しがつかない。手が出せないとは。
このまま一気に押し込む。こんな時でも戦いをやめられないのか。
思いながらここまでか。
That takes care of that. Damn, they got me retreating! That's it. That was in one turn. Oh well.
バカ力が鳥への期待が来たかい。取っときな。
プロテクトシェード。お前が侵略のきっかけだったのか、ケルヒルト。
Dying here, no thanks. The rest is up to you. And that takes care of that. Victory conditions have been met. Well done, team. Your completion bonus is ready on the Destriger. Well, it took a bunch of aces, but we did it. The PP oh, power. Oh, wow. That's a weird thing to say, PP gain. Oh, we got some money. Who's some of my favorites? Alright. AOS update. There we go. Now we got morale up. We're almost done. We just gotta complete the bridge and the striker, and that should give us everything. A Mother's Awakening. This is the one we need to take care of. This takes us all the way to Helsinki. The evil super AIs are gathering near Helsinki. Victor Moran and his backer, Tony Crusader. Our investigation has turned up that Tony Crusader's real name is Nebular Farzang. Did you say Farzug? That's right, a relative of Eva Farzug. Our best guess is that he's her son. Then the Super AI army? We believe they have come to battle the Gargoyle Squadron. We may as well leave it to them. The Farazong system is the basis of all Super AI. But Super AI research hasn't been high on anyone's list since 3G's exile and the Farazong incident. But other than that, Farazog's research has become central to the world in the last 10 years despite her disappearance. That's true. Practically every modern computer in the world has a Farazong in it. What does Nebular Farazong plan to do after he brings his mother back? I didn't expect to see you guys here in Finland, too. Mr. Kashawazaki, but the one who has business in Helsinki. He just invited us to come with. I didn't want to get in the way of his work, but I can't leave these two alone. And when we heard you and your team were here, Yuta, we had to come see you. And you know, nice to see you too, Karumi. Hikaru was supposed to be studying abroad, so we had no idea she was in the Gargoyle Squadron with you, Yuta. Also, you're a magic knight now. Seriously? Should I know spells from your kendo dojo too? I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to keep it a secret. Don't blame Hikaru, Karumi. The magic knights have good reasons. Oh, I know that. I just know Hikaru longer than you have. Karumi, if you're with the Gargoyle Squadron, you're fighting to protect us all, right? So thanks, Hikaru. I'm proud to have a friend like you. Oh, stop it. I'm gonna blush. Friendship is such a wonderful thing. Mr. Kashiwazaki? Oh, don't mind me. Go have fun with Yuta. Have fun? Me? Was you the one who wanted to see the Gargoyle Squadron? I sure was. Thanks for reaching out to Yuta from Miyazuki. Of course. Anything for you, Mr. Kashiwazaki. So, Kashiwazaki is, Yuta's sister's almost boyfriend? I'm not entirely certain what he thinks. Rumi, you do know you'll have to leave the ship when you start our mission. I know. Not like I have to stick my nose into your job, or Yuta's. I'm glad you came to see us, though. Me too. You've really grown, Yuta. I know it's been a while since he's seen his sister, but Yuta's way too psyched. Well, he's just a kid. Hey, wouldn't anyone be excited to get a visit from people they like? You're right. I'm with Asumia this time. Hey, what does this time mean? So, does that mean you'll be happy to see me too? Nice to see you, Hibiki. How the hell did you get aboard the Destriger? No, seriously. Shinjo? Hey, you're... Hiya, Ultraman. How's it going? And who might this be? This is Akane Shinjo. She's in our class school and...
Whoa, you're crazy cute. You bet we're happy to see you. Wait, if you and the others weren't expecting you, does that mean you didn't make an appointment to get on board? Why bother dealing with all the bureaucracy? I'm not omnipotent, but slipping onto a warship, that I can do easily. You do realize you just broke onto a military ship, girl. Kane. Nice to see you too, Rika. Here you are on a warship, still living that high school girl life. From the way you're looking, I take it you already know. Really, Hibiki? You just blurted out a girl's secret. Who does that? That wasn't... Spare me the excuse. I don't actually care, so let's get down to business, shall we? Attention, Gargo Squadron. I, Hakane Shinjo, do hereby declare war upon you all. Before now, I meddled in whatever move struck me, but from now on, I'm going to get serious, so be ready. You're declaring what? Where did this come from? Hell, where did you come from? Good question. Oh, yeah, I guess no one knows me except your little Gridman club. She knows about Gridman? Of course I do. After all, I'm the creator of the kaiju. What? Rika, what is she talking about? Oh, don't blame Rika. I'm your enemy, not her. Why? Why are you fighting us, Shinjo? People in the Gargo Squadron are fighting for world peace, you know. If you're an enemy to them... had to refresh, Twitch is having issues. Yeah, okay, Larry, that's okay. But to summarize a bit, basically, Akane has the balls to basically walk right into basically the Destriger and say, I'm going to declare war on you all. Oh yes, you can defo consider me an enemy of the world. I couldn't care less about a world where things don't go my way. Shinjo! And just so we're clear, you started by trying to destroy a world first. Well, that's all I got. Thank you for your time. Akane, wait! Why would I? There's no turning back for me now. Or would you like to come with me, Rika? Ah, silly me. What was I thinking? Bye-bye, Rika. I'm a little sad that things came to this. Akane? Okay, Itsumi, what the hell was that about? Might want to check router connection because things are coming through choppy. Really? It could be connection issues on my half. We do have a storm, so if I still have it recorded, hopefully. I'm gonna double check, make sure, so, Oh, I see what's going on. I probably got a network trouble. Okay, that's weird. Maybe if I turn that off, it minimizes the stream, so I'll have to just go the old-fashioned way and just use my thing. Hopefully this should fix the issue. Ah, well, hopefully that'll work, but either way, I hope it does work. So, I have it recorded, so in case if it gets too choppy, at least we can still continue. Anyway, let's continue on. Give me a second, Hyoma. It's a really long story. All units, prepare to sortie. The Chieftain army is on the move. Could they have picked a worse time? AI mom, yep. Fine, we'll have to deal with them. Did Shinjo choose now to talk to us because she knew when the Chieftains would make their move? But why would she do that? A mother's awakening. My goodness, they certainly aren't holding anything back. Why did you bring me here, Alexis? I guess I did tick one thing off my to-do list, but there's something just like you inside that dome. Like me? A creator. She is the mother of all robots. What the hell happened to what the hell happened to Auntie? Pay attention, Auntie. This is how a creation should obey its creator. Well, someone's in a mood. Remind me, what was Alexis punishing you for? This is all because I'm useless and couldn't defeat Gridman. Very good. Remember, this is your last chance. Of course. Hey, there's Gridman. Good luck. Time to bring in the units. Since this is a J Decker theme thing, we're gonna have to bring out the Braves. This one. Jader. The Chieftains are focusing on that dome. That's where Eva Fairzung is being held in cryogenic sleep. Eva who? Are we supposed to know her? She wrote most of the book on computer engineering and essentially created the science of super AI. She's one of the 10 most brilliant minds on the planet. Or was anyway. Why'd they put someone like that in cryogenic sleep? Because she conducted illegal human experiments to further her research. Human experiments? It came to be known as the Fairzung incident. Roughly 10 years ago, she was arrested and sentenced to cryogenic sleep for her crimes. And it coincided with 3G's exile. Super AI skepticism grew worldwide after that, and most research on it was frozen. So that's why there was such a long gap between 3G's Brave robots and the Brave Police project. And now Nebula Fairzung, the man who was controlling Victim, is trying to get her back. He wants to save his mother, does he? Whatever he wants, we can't let him get it. We're on a battlefield! Well, they didn't exactly have time to set us off. Have no fear, Mr. Suzuki. I'll protect you. Mr. Kashiwazaki. The curbs help, no doubt. Yep. Or as I like to call him, Alien Kilocon. Shinjo must be somewhere nearby. Look out, Yuta! He's coming! Auntie, let's finish this, Gridman! You again! Some people just can't take a hint. And we'll have to get rid of him by force. Captain Mitsubi, Gridman will take care of that kaiju. Roger that, all other units, engage the Chieftain Army and back up Gridman. This will be our final battle, Gridman! We've wanted to battle, we've wanted every battle to be a final battle this whole time. Already first blood.
魔人皇帝の炎で全てを消し去る。ファイヤーブラスター。貴様。
自慢の相手なら慣れてるのさ。一気に決める。ヘルアンドヘブン。ギルガンゴーグフォー。
Be right back, folks. Gotta go to the bathroom. And I'm back. Herb gouged his eye out with his own weapon. Ouch! No, but seriously, ouch! don't know where Curb came from. Here we are. Gridman, today I will destroy you! Don't you even get tired of saying the same thing over and over? Try a new song! You know, you're just gonna get sent packing, so maybe just don't. If I lose here, I have nowhere to return to! You. Then you can't afford to lose, yes? Auntie. Yuta! No, Gridman, if he beats me, we can't stop Shinjo. Now, finish it off again.
お前はもう怪獣じゃない心を持った生き物だ
ユータグリッドマンフィニッシュだ
響くん今だよ
チャージグリッドフルパワーフリーズ
Well, it happened again. As difficult it may be to admit, this one seems to be an unmitigated failure. Yeah, Auntie's not. I lost again! Can we just stop? Never! Defeating Gridman is my purpose for living! Yeah, but wouldn't you be happier doing something else? Happier? Like what? Tell me! Well, there's eating and hanging out. Eating food. Auntie is hesitating. Listen, what are you going to do after you defeated Gridman? You said that's your purpose. Then what about afterwards? You never thought about it, did you? But you're started now. That means there's human in you. And you won't beat Gridlon as long as you're trapped between being a human and a kaiju. Shut up! Just shut up! Isn't that where you turn into a person again? Just kill me. I have nowhere to go back to. Gridman does not kill living things. What about kaiju? Kaiju are manifestations of Akane Shinjo's will. They do not have true lives. But he was born to hate Gridman, wasn't he? That made him grow beyond his kaiju nature and into a living being. They're right. Auntie's not even a kaiju anymore. Bye-bye, Auntie. Go wherever you want. Just like everyone else, just leave me and go away. It is far too early to tap out, Akane. This show's just only entering its second act. Round 2. Huge radar been detected. It was cloaked, so we only just noticed it. What the heck is that? It's heading for the dome. I'm coming for you, mother! Tony Crusader, no! Nebular Farzong! Nebular Farzong, he's trying to awaken his mother, Eva Farzang. And you're not even going to stop me. Bronco Squadron, you will not get past me. That voice, you can't be! My name is Victim. I am the strongest super AI robot in the world. Victim's a giant robot now. I was created by Nebular Farzong, and now I am stronger than ever before. What's your purpose here, Victim? You know that Nebular Farzong is playing you. I'm fighting for what I believe in. Looks like his super AI's memory's been totally overridden. Did Nebular Farzong do this to him? I won't let anyone prevent the return of our mother, Eva Farzong. Whoa, he means business! We can't get in near that dome. Well done, Victim. I've saved Mother now. Nebular, is that you? It's you, isn't it? It's me, Mother. I came to save you. You've grown into a good man. The fortress is called the Big Mother. It's my gift to you. Let's get our revenge on the world that spurred you, Mother. I see, Nuber. That's what these robots are for, then. Go, chieftains! Execute the will of your exalted mother, Eva Farzong, and destroy all who stand against us! We're taking damage. It looks serious, ma'am. What's going on? Our units aren't functioning right. What's the matter? Why aren't you dodging? I don't know, but I feel sluggish. What the hell? How are we all having malfunctions at once? No way. This is the power of our great mother. Bow before her majesty. Stop, Victim. Can't you see you're being controlled? Save your breath, Yuta Tomonaka. Victim is happy to fight for his creator, his mother. Only because you made him. I am his creator. It's only natural that my creation should obey me. You're wrong, Eva Fairzung. All creatures with hearts have the right to choose their own paths. Yeah, Deckard is right. Yeah! What is that? It must not use a Fairzanong. He is helping us? Never! I just couldn't stop myself when I heard her. Well, that's something. I had you all wrong. Uber, I know, Mother. We'll retreat for now. But this was just the first step in our campaign of revenge. We won't let you get away. Don't forget you have to go through me first. Victim, I will fight for my great mother. All units intercept. We have to disengage. Looks like whatever was messing with us has cleared up. Let's go! So, what about you? Gridman, I won't let them defeat you. So I'll defeat them and then you. He does want to beat Gridman. It's okay, as long as he's helping us for now. You know, getting along with a kaiju is actually kind of nice. We'll gladly take your help, Mr. Kaiju. I am Auntie. Let's all coordinate with Auntie and stop Victim. Roger. Yep, looks like now we got a robot revolution going on.
自慢のパワーが通用すると思うなよ。リフスラッシャー。地獄の底まで追いかけろ。
Little boogers, so let's get this moving on. Here we go.
悪に染まった超 AI が相手。生きる。やるんだ。それが僕の命の意味。そして食材だ。
That takes care of that. Goodness, Auntie, this is a step too far. Assisting Gridman would be outright treason. You brought your kaiju, yes, Akane? Let's deploy them. Three-way. Akane? Do it, Alexis. Very well. Instance abdication! Kaiju alert! They just picked all the worst times, don't they? Yuta! If this is Shinjo's idea of a declaration of war, we won't stand for it. Let's go! You did it, Hibiki! That design was so phoned in, I guess it had power to match. It's not over yet. There's something coming from inside! Oh my, a nested design. That is an interesting idea. And a unique aesthetic too. Dare I say, it truly represents your inner self, Akane? Now that's gross. Get rid of it fast! Hang on, it doesn't move the way the outer one did. Ah! It isn't like any of the other kaiju. Its movements are completely unpredictable. This isn't looking good for Gridman. Get away, Hibiki! Ah! You're helping me? I'll find my own purpose for my life. I was born to defeat you, and I'll live to defeat you. And to defeat you in the end, we will fight by your side! But what's that design? He copied Gridman. All the way into a second Gridman? That one's still a fake. No, he's real. Ha! He managed to respond to that kaiju's random movements. I can feel its instability. It's exactly what's in Akane Shinno's heart. I can see you, Akane Shinjo. Auntie, a knight that protects Gridman. Grid Knight. Can you do this, Gridman? Of course, Grid Knight. Grid Knight? Your new name. Grid Knight. I am Grid Knight. Whoa, this is so awesome! A team up between two heroes. Truly the development of our dreams. But that's not a robot, Ernie. No, but a fiery burning passion aren't limited to either mecha or tokusatsu. I'm sure she's moved by this as well. Oh, come on. What the hell? Is he doing this just to annoy me? Fight me if you dare, kaiju of Akane Shinjo's heart. I will not let you defeat Gridman. When the hardware creator turns against you. Yep. Time to give a test run on our new baby. I'll fight by Gridman's side because that's how I chose to live. Just you wait, Gridman. After this is over, it'll be your turn. I don't like the sound of that, but Auntie's one of us until then. And when that time comes, then it'll be up to Hibiki and Gridman.
心を持っているなら命の意味を考えろ。グリッドナイトナイトサイバーエンド。
Well, either way, we managed to deal some carnage. And Auntie's not a robot, so yep.
イカルガは負けません。イカルガの力を見せる時です。全力全開でいきましょう。さあ、フィナーレです。大輪を咲かせましょう。イカルガ突撃。
てめえは許さねえ絶対に。
やっぱりロボットは最高です。
That takes care of one of the chieftains.
よせ超 AI とは戦いたくないヘルアンドヘブンキラキラガンゴーゴー
さ
well do that and just hit that, so... Let's take a look at these attacks, shall we? Fire Ejector! Defeating you will prove to all that I am the strongest Super AI robot. Stop this, victim! The Farazongs are controlling your Super AI! Eva Farazong is my respected mother. I choose to fight for her cause. If that's what you really want, your heart is telling you, I will respect that. But if it isn't, then I have to wake you up, whatever it takes. Yep, we got Grid Night. The stream is off, I understand.
わかったバーニングファイヤーソードやるぞデューク了解だデッカードこの痛みメモリーに刻んだぞブレイブポリス私が相手だそこか傷つくことなど恐れはしない
Small spoiler, he also shows up in Dynazenon. Ah, I see. Well. Well, now we gotta continue on and take a look. Someone's got a death wish. Hi, Trojan. Trigger made the design very Eva-like. Makes sense. And hi, Hyper. And we got an ace bonus! Hooray! Oh, this is gonna be funny. And then... Frank. We're gonna see this. This is gonna get messy. Ha!
他の奴らに先を越されるわけにはいかねえ。よし行くぜ。おらおらおら。正義来たよ。
Ha!
見せてやる。キングジェイダーの圧倒的なパワーを。フライ ES ミサイル。
てめえは許さねえ。
That's just funny. He just shoots it and it just deflects off of him. Like, ooh.
とっとと狩らねえと獲物がいなくなっちまう。よし行くぜ。おらおら
そうは問屋が下ろさないってな。待てよ、お返しだ。必殺のコンビネーションだ。
Slow chat reply time at last.
もう逃げられねえぞ。
Well, some replies are having difficulties. I know Draco may have issues because usually we have pawn issues. But as for me, sometimes it could just be me making sure. But I'm trying to pay attention to make sure the chat is responded. So it might show up to me. Hopefully it doesn't show up slow. Alright, let's move on. Ooh. Let's take a look at some new moves.
toっとと地獄へ行きな。走れ走れ。地獄に向かってもっと走りな。引きはしない。お前のパワーを利用してやれ。グリッドナイトサーキュラ。やられ方としちゃ。
There we go. Oh, that guy's got a death wish.
力押しで来るんなら望むところよ。たっぷり味わい。
戦いの勘は錆びついちゃいないぜ。パワー勝負だ。行くぞ。ルストトルネード。
Let's see. Raid police, open fire. Don't hit anything back. Wow, Yuta's a real boss. Yeah, we're proud of you, Yuta. There we go. Let's try one more time. The last move.
軽くひねり潰してやる。遊んでいる余裕があるのか。心を持っているなら命の意味を考えろ。グリッドナイトストーム。せっかくのバトルだったのによ。
Oh, good. Well, that takes care of that. Ooh, that's gonna sting. Let's see, this should work. Already seen all of his attacks, so... There we go.
正義とか勇気とかを聞くと頭が痛くなるんだよ。しまいだ。牽制のつもりか。チーフテン、お前の相手は我々がする。ファイヤーソード。ローリングサンダー。
Let's see what happens if it's a DK. Aw, really? I was expecting an awesome DK on that. Also, because in front of the other side of the planet. Yep, that's the idea. Might as well see what his attack is. Come and get me, brave police. I'll show you what our super AI, which one of our super AI is superior. I'll make you feel the shame and rage of the fair zones.
すぐに片付ける。覚悟。一気に決める。脱退した我々は防御力もアップしている。敵戦力の中心はあの機体か。やるぞジェレッカ。よし、今がチャンスだ。超合体技タイガーファング。エネルギー充填 120%。 タイガーファング発射。スーパービルドタイガーのパワーに押されているだと。
Let's take a look at this guy. Chieftains go boom. Yep. So they're called Anonymous B. Those are some weird looking kaiju.
これは新庄茜の心そのものだ。グリッドナイトサーキュラー。
So they just go pop. Wow. Here we go. Let's do this. Canonical cannon time. And we're not meaning how it actually happened.
パワー勝負に出てくると分かっていればブレイブポリスの力を合わせるみんな行くぞ
変幻
今だ。ブレイブキャノンで敵を撃つんだ。
了解ブレイブキャノン発射
おかえりみんな。
I've accomplished my objective. Time to retreat. Victim, wait! Are you sure about this? I've heard enough out of you. I'm fighting for what I believe in. Victim, are you sad about that, Yuta? I know he's our enemy, but I still don't like seeing people controlled and forced to fight. He's right. No one should have their hearts controlled for good or evil. Yeah, those things were made after Akane just gave up halfway making Curb's toys, and when the toys broke easy, that thing popped out of it. Ah. All the kaiju are destroyed. You see that, Akane Shinjo? What do you want from me, Gridman? What am I supposed to do? Oh dear, Akane seems to be reaching her breaking point. Still, this world will be entertaining enough, with or without her. Either way. That thing's dead now. Oh, we still got 2 more peanuts.
後ろはガラ空きだ。もう逃げられはしない。かげろうシャドーマン。
Got it.
あいつに真正面から挑むのは分が悪い。と変幻。変幻。うわーまだだ。変幻。こいつでとどめだ。あばよ変幻。
There we go. There we go. Nebula and Eva Farazon, mother and son connected via twisted up love, taking their revenge against the world. Can you really call this kind of insanity love, even between family? Kenichi. We managed to beat them. The Super AI army and the fortress are still at large, and the girl who made all the kaiju just declared war. Yuta. Let's tell them about Shinjo. I think it's the only way we can save her. Sure. Grid Knight. What do you want? Both of us were created to serve someone's interest. But we have hearts, you and I. As fellow beings with a heart, I celebrate you choosing to live on your own life. I see. That was a gesture of friendship. Does he have to keep the attitude? Pipe down, Itsumi. I wouldn't have understood what you meant not that long ago. But I think you've changed. I chose to do what the life I've been granted. Thanks to you for showing me that. Grid Knight. You're one of the Gargoyle Squadron. We have humans, robots, and now a former kaiju. That's just the Gargoyle Squadron. We must hurry. The world is speeding up toward its doom. So, Akane Shinjo is the god that created your town? That's the best way we have to explain it. She was making the kaiju the whole time? Well, there are creatures named... There's this creature named Alexis Kureb, who turns Akane's kaiju sculptures giant and animates them. A god and a monster are creating kaiju? I can barely wrap my head around this. I'm no certain god is the best word to use to describe this person. Why not? Look, whatever you call her, Akane Shinjo created our whole world. Let me pose a question. If I went to a land where there was no such thing as ramen and made some, would that make me a god? Well, perhaps comparing ramen to a world is a bit of a leap. I just mean, simply because someone has the ability to create something you lack doesn't make them a god or a superior being to you. I kind of understand what Ernie's talking about. Yeah, he's basically using code words. Using coding. A person who's a coder isn't a god. Akane Shinjo may be all kinds of power we can imagine, but on the inside I think she's just like us. Exactly. She's just a human. Just more or the rest of you. I agree with that. Auntie. That's the kid who turned into a kaiju and now he's Grid Knight, right? Yes. Look, does that make you one of us? Got it? Itsumi. I mean, come on. Do you know how many people have been hurt or killed by kaiju attacks? I had my fun watching those fellas, but right now, I'm just pissed off. I don't understand a lot what you just said, but I will repay my debt, and I've been told that's good manners. Heh. I don't think I've ever seen you smile before, Caliber. How about never doing that again? Kane Shinjo has declared open war, but that'll only make our battles harder. Grid Knight, I know not all of us have accepted you, but I ask for your aid. I said I'd repay my debt. I'd help you until it's done. Aletsumi, I can see I'm outvoted. I'll keep my mouth shut. Sumi, is something up? You don't need to get this mad. Get off my back. He just rubs me the wrong way. Well, let's make it official. Welcome to the team, Auntie. Don't forget, I'm going to beat you, Gridman. Whoa, what? He's just Gridman's liaison. Yeah, we won't get anywhere bullying Yuta. Yeah, what they said. Very well, I'll play by your rules. Hey, are you guys done here? We'll fill you in later, okay? Should see your sister out. So do we know what happened to that giant fortress? Not yet. It must have extremely powerful cloaking. And even if we could find it, we don't stand a chance right now. Why not? Our units don't work right against it. We discovered it's emitting some kind of sonic frequency that messes it up. How is sound interfering with our units? I have no idea how. Virtually every machine we have in operates uses a Pharazong, a chip invented 10 years ago. A Fartzo what? An AI circuit, basically the computer's core. Wait, Pharazong as in, yep, the Pharazong that was invented by Eva Pharazong. Pharazongs in our units are responding to the fortress's sonic wave and malfunctioning. Eva Pharazong probably set up sort of a pitfall in the Pharazong's architecture in a case like this. We got some options in the Gargo Squadron, like the Rune Gods, Silhouette Knights, and Gridman, but the Destroyers are tactical Lich Pit. If anything happens to it, the result could be disastrous. There's no chance we could take the Pharazong out of our units in there. Nope, it would require some re-engineering all of our computer systems from the ground up. Yep, that's correct. As I said, Ernie uses coding. The best idea I got is putting soundproofing on the machinery. No chance she has thought about interference like that already. It's almost like they both hate the whole world. Just like Akane Shinjo. We can't let them beat us. Yuta. I know he was lonely and scared when his mom was asleep all the time. But she did bad things. That doesn't give him the right to take revenge on the rest of us. Yeah, Yuta's right. We face formidable foes, but we must ensure good prevails. We can't let her get in our heads. We just get it started. Yeah, we can do this. Okay, boss, you know how to keep the morale up. You're putting the mobile captain and Akane acting chief to shame. And well, I learned it all from 3G. From us? They're fighting us with 10 years of pent-up anger. But I'll fight back with 10 years of bravery behind me. 10 years of resentment versus 10 years of bravery. Yeah, we can't lose. Resentment and bravery, both feelings that come from hearts. Kane Shinjo, is there only resentment in yours? Well, we still got some missions to deal with and some side quests before we continue on to the next one. There we go. Ooh. Anyway, let's continue on. Let's save our game, make sure we do that, because we just defeated one mission. Extras. Here we are. Oh, super deformed danger. This could be something interesting. Let's do this. All right. Super deformed danger. It sounds like the monsters have been more active in Sephiroth lately. You think it's some kind of after effect of Princess Emerald's actions? They appear to be more pronounced effects from something disturbing the so-called laws of the world. The laws of the world, the fabric of reality is shifting, causing impossible events to occur. Gridman said something like that. Sephiroth is experiencing natural disasters. If the law changed, so does the nature of the world. Sephiroth no longer has the pillar, so I guess it's destabilizing. Didn't Lantis say that if one pillar is removed, their responsibilities pass on to the next one? If Sephiroth's new pillar hasn't been crowned or whatever, that'd explain the instability. Pillars of light in this world may be exacerbating the problems in Sephiroth as well. Well, that's good, right? I mean, fixing the world will help save Sephiroth too. Hopefully just another reason to keep on fighting. Hikaru, quit saying I. There is no I in team. We're all in this together. Umi is correct. We are Magic Knights, bound by the same duty. Yeah, you're right. Together in the end. Together to the end, Umi, Fu. We're supposed to be a team too, but well, look at us. What's that supposed to mean, Rika? The Gridman Allowance is bound by junk. What's that sound? It seemed to come from the computer, didn't it? It couldn't have. See, it's powered off. Whoa, who turned out the lights? What's going on? I can't move. Ah! Hikaru, Umi, Fu! GB fight, yep. Geez, wait, where did they go? You're right, they're gone. It appears they have been sucked into another world through junk. Sucked into another world? Wait, what do we do? Boy! And there we are. What's up, Alexis? What do you have going on back there? Oh, nothing for you to be concerned about. Just carrying out a little experiment. An experiment, huh? What are you testing? There are fair maidens for whom heroes sally forth. I just wondered how they would react to a bit of mild torment. Haha, seriously? We're doing the scheme where the monster goes after the girls? That's awesome! I'm glad you approved. The plot is already in motion. Now what we do is observe. Cliched. Heck yes! Sometimes you need a little fun episode like that to shake things up, right? And since we can recycle some kaiju, I get time to think up a new one. Precisely so. I will oversee this little adventure fully. So by all means, focus entirely on your next masterpiece. Okie day. Have fun, Alexis. Now, how indeed? Are our girls handling their new situation? Let's find out. Ugh. Where are we exactly? Certainly still not in the Destriger. I believe my eyes are all adjusting to the darkness. Where in the world is this? Fair question, Umi, but look at you! You too, Hikaru! Oh my goodness, Hikaru and Umi, you both look just so cute!
Fu, haven't you noticed? You're exactly the same way. Me? Adorable? Well, I'm flattered. Fu? If anyone could stay cool in a situation like this, I guess it's Fu. Not at all. On the inside, I feel the same way. Why, I simply want to lash out in any direction I can. Well, I guess we must look pretty dumb right now. Speak for yourself, Hikaru. I may be squashed down, but I'm still every inch as beautiful. Hooray! At least we know you're still Umi in there, no matter how you look. Indeed. If that fathomless hubris we know and love from Umi. Excuse me? I think that's enough joking. We need to start considering our circumstances. Between our new appearances and this strange space, it's clear that nothing we know can be taken for granted. Wait a minute. You have an idea, Hikaru? What if we're being rewarded for all our hard work? You call this a reward? I call it bullying. Oh, Hikaru, I'm so impressed that you can find it in you to crack jokes at a time like this. You weren't serious, of course. Fu, you're kind of scaring me. Incredible. Banter like this in a crisis like this? You're exceeding my wildest expectations. Monster! Who are you? Must he panic? So, he clearly is one of the fault of our predicament. Indeed, I appreciate your sharp wit, young lady. It saves me a great deal of trouble. Well, don't think you're safe here. You better return us to normal right now. Ah, you're the strong-willed one. My goodness, it must be brave indeed to threaten me looking like that. So puny. Mister, can I ask you something? Mister? You mean me? Mister, are you like a weirdo? You all cosplayed up in a black monster suit, turning girls into plush dolls. Oh god, is this a kind of freaky otaku thing for you, isn't it? Dear me, the two of you ought to learn a bit of tact. This is quite the conundrum. I patterned this all on the magazine I found in her room, but not only has it failed to break their spirits, it has, if anything, made them even more aggressive. Either way, this is still kidnapping, you know. So let us go at once, or you'll be sorry. If you like, we can lead you directly to the Brave Police so you can turn yourself in. So be it then. I suppose I'll have to exert a bit of proper power. What? Where did his voice come from? There's a kaiju coming at us. That must be the cosplay kidnappers freaks works again. Indeed. Now cry out for me in terror and despair. O maidens who place themselves above the law of the world, you will pay for calling me a cosplaying kidnapper freak. Oh, come on, this is getting ridiculous. I can't hear Rayearth's voice. We're Kaiju Chow for sure. Help! Somebody, anybody, help! Hikaru, Umi, Fu, are you alright? Gridman, you're here! We're here too. Whoa, man, who would have thought following this guy who hacked junk take us to a crazy place like this? This entire situation has far too many unknowns, but our first priority should be ensuring the safety of the Magic Knights. Gotcha, the Knights are riding in to save the Knights. Thanks, Gridman! Whoa, why are they all so teeny? Yuta, we have to handle this alone for now. Okay, I've never been this confused in my life, but I know we have to save the girls. Something's not right here. I can't fight as well as I should be able to. Seems to be some property of this space. But we can't back down. We have to protect the Magic Knights. But what should we do? I think we all can do is hide. You can do it, Gridman. Show these kaijus who's boss. How did we get in this place like this from junk? Be careful, Yuta. The enemy has total control of this space. Why did whoever takes the Magic Knights anyway? We can figure that out once we take care of all of this. Well, Alexis is weird.
リバーさん出番です。
行ってくる。アクセスコードグリッドマンキャリバー。俺を使えグリッドマン。グリッドキャリバー。
Oh, looks like we took care of one down. We're kind of managing, but it feels like something's trying to keep us from moving. Yuta, the space around itself appears to be impeding our movements. Whatever created this space is being beyond the laws of the world. So it's very being that is our quarry. Gridman has the advantage for now, but it's clear he's not fighting at his full capacity. And we're outnumbered. We have to do something. But what is this light? Pupui! Mokona, what are you doing here? Pupui! Magic Knight, can you hear me? That's voice! Windam! Something is preventing us from entering the space you are trapped in. Oh no, does this mean your rune gods are locked out? You must muster the strength of will to protect what you hold dear. Ray-Earth! Oh yeah, the magic of Sephiroth converts will into power. We have a world to protect, people to protect. This weird place will not stop us from doing our duty. That's right, Hikaru. We have to gather our strength. Umi, Fu, let's call the rune gods with all our might. Poi! We did it! They came for us! Ray-Earth! Hikaru, you're... Lannis, what are you doing here too? I heard your voice, Hikaru. Perhaps the pendant was a link between us. The pendant you gave me? Same way you wished for the rune gods and they came. It's good to see Ray-Earth here, but we still can't fight like this. Focus on how you can keep yourself safe for now. Gridman, I'll join you. Thanks, Lantis. I will defend the Magic Knights in Hikaru. Lantis. Wow. I think I'm falling for Lantis. I'm happy you're here to protect me, but I'm fighting to protect the people I love too. I'm gonna fight with you, Lantis, because we're Magic Knights. Ugh. Hey! Yes, we're back to our regular selves! And able to enter the rune gods now that we can join the fight. Hikaru, Umi, Fu, you're back to normal! Yep, we're all fighting fit. Good. Thanks for saving us, Gridman. But now we will fight by your side. Allow me to heal your wounds. I feel lighter now. Whatever that weight was, it's gone. The will of the Magic Knights must have rewritten the laws of this world. Wait, that's a thing? Humans will contain unlimited potential. It's the mission of a hyper agent to protect that potential. Here we come, Kaiju. The Magic Knights are here. You played dirty trying to get at us, but we'll pay you back straight up. You will never shake our feelings in this or any other space. Yuta. Yeah, we're still in the fight. Whatever we have to handle, we'll overcome it. Lantis, Umi, Fu, and Gridman, we're all doing this together. Of course. A power like this has enough force to save the world. I will gladly fight by your side in defense for the worlds. Here we go. I am colossally angrily right now. You whisked us away, you hurt our friends, and worst of all, you turned my beautiful figure into a deformed little gremlin. You'll regret everything you've done to us before this day's over, you monster.
私とセレスの力を合わせれば氷の刃
Ah yes, being properly proportioned feels far more comfortable. Still, something about the other form felt more expressive, like I was better able to show my true feelings. I suppose there's no point reflecting on it now. Now when the enemy is before us.
子供向けのテレビ番組みたいですけれど。緑の旋風。
Whoa! It just split that thing in two! Damn, that's terrifying. The girls are back to normal, and Lannis is here too. Things are looking up. The magic nets are incredible, breaking out of the trap with only the strength of their feelings. And heck, they're middle school girls. I gotta step up. Also, is something going on between Hikaru and Lantis?
ウルトラシリーズなら怪獣に弱点とかあるのにな。
は？何の話？ビットさん。
了解です。アクセスコードスカイビッター。待たせたな、グリッドマン。
ヤズビット大空眼帯超人スカイグリッドマン。
There we go.
油断するなよグリッドマン。分かっているマックス。キメラレストスターバカ。
Oh, bother! The party never lasts with you, does it? It was fun while it lasts, though. If Akane ever runs her course, perhaps I'll replace her with the red-haired one. Gridman, Lantis, thank you so much for coming to save us. You don't need to thank us. You're more than halfway rescued yourselves. Popoi! Mokona, when did you get into Rare? Poi! I believe he is returning to your world. Monaka can do that? Mokona can do that? Mokona is such a curious creature. Maybe Mokona helped you guys get here too. Poi! And didn't we vanish from before everyone's eyes? They must be all quite worried for us. That's true. They have no idea what happened in here. Then allow me to return you to your world as well. Lantis, yes? I'm glad you came. We did it! We're back! You're okay? Oh, thank goodness. It certainly wasn't easy. We had quite an adventure. We didn't get to see what was going on in there, but yeah, it looks like you've had a heck of a fight. If
Gridman hadn't come to save us, we may have been done for. We learned nothing about the strange man, for that matter. We barely even saw his face, since he spent his whole time in the shadows. I can't believe that jerk managed to attack us through junk. We'll have to upgrade its firewalls to ensure a security breach like this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm seriously glad you guys made it out alive. We busted our butts getting Gridman in there as fast as we could. And that would have gone to waste too if it weren't for Lantis. He must have a really devoted knight to Hikaru, riding in her cause rescue across the whole other world. Rika, what do you mean to devoted? Heh. He cracked a smile as the girl blushes. Someone take a picture. I can't exactly blame him. You're all so cute in there, everyone would have wanted to save you. What? Yuta, really? You and Hikaru, are you really hearing yourselves? Huh? No, hey, wait, that's not what I meant. All the bravery of love, just remember you gotta beat Lantis, so good luck. Yeah, you may not have a chance, but never hurts to see how far you can get, right? I'm serious, that's not what I meant. She's just, so tiny and... Yeah, so Hikaru's always been tiny. Not like she's got tiny and so, cuter and... Well, not like she's not cute now, just... Hibiki, don't tell me losing your memory made you like younger girls. No, Rika, not you too. I'm telling you, it's not what I meant. In that world, they turned all round like Makona, and they had stubby little arms and legs. Ahem. Yuta, we thank you for not calling these lady things like round. Did no one ever teach you to tact? Lannis, back me up here. This is your problem. Handle it yourself. Gridman, help! Okay, come on! Don't leave me hanging! Boy, if Gridman's leaving you out to dry, you really in it. Just this once, I'm at a loss to what to say to Yuta. Maybe give him some pointers on how to talk to girls. Good luck. Well, have fun with Hikaru, Hibiki. Yeah, Yuta, I'm flattered. Really, it's just... What do you people want from me? Vital Dampener, Escudo Shard, full counter. Alright, that takes care of one DLC missions. Here we are. Cheetah and Ernie silently engage in robot-related rapport. Ooh. Stupendous Robot Symposium. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant Amuro. Mom said that it would be great to have you. No, thank you for getting me this invitation. You can't exactly get tours of secret League military factories through official channels. Yeah, and the Victory type follows in the footsteps of the Gundam legend that you created, Lieutenant Amuro. My mom and the others have been hoping to meet you in person for a while. New Gundam legend. Well, what led you to the new technologies and the groundbreaking new models like the B2? Sounds like you're having a ball, Amuro. And it goes for you too, Koji. The development of the innovative new machines has to be just as fascinating from a researcher standpoint. I suppose it's definitely sparked my spirits, that's for sure. Well, if anything's really having a ball here, I guess it would be those two. Did you see all that, Ernie? I did, Kita. A secret factory. That sounds like these worlds along make my heart quiver. And what lies in the menacing mechanism of the League military, my inner nerd blood is boiling. You're going a little overboard, Kay. Even the League military guys were kind of weirded out. I don't know. It's nice to see someone getting just as hyped as Ernie gets over robots. Those two love for robots know no bounds. Fandom that crosses dimensional boundaries. You can call it a miracle after a fashion.
Look at it another way. They're basically emblematic of the patchwork nature of the Gargoyle Squadron. Why stop there, Kita? My blood boils every day, not just today. After all, I'm part of the Gargoyle Squadron now. Oh my god, I know, right? I can't even get over the fact that I'm right here fighting alongside Mazinger and Getter, my old idols. And I can't get over the fact that I'm fighting alongside the righteous super robot army that only existed in my wildest fantasies before. You get it, Ernie. You really get it. God, I am so lucky to have met someone who understands the fire in my heart. It feels the same about you, Kita. It's a miracle that I'm tremendously grateful for. Hey, I got an idea. Let's do a review of the Gargoyle Squadron robots together. Sure, we can talk a whole day away. First up, Mazinger Z. Featuring a sturdy ball that earns the nickname Castle of Iron and a diverse array of armaments. Therein lies the embodiment of Mazinger Z's history. Mazinger Z got upgrades and new weapons over the course of its battles. Fascinating. I know it has fruits of all the latest photon power research integrated as well, I take it. Precisely. That's Mazinger Z, a classic original, and the latest and greatest. By the way, just to correct a general misconception over there, Mazinger Z is actually very light compared to other robots. Its maneuverability in its own right, but more to the point, Chokin New Z is crazy durable, which means it tends to get the role of taking enemy attacks, the tank role, as it were. There's the original Getter Robo, which has been around and active since Mazinger Z's day. 3 machine components combined into 3 different robot variants. The way they utilize each form on the fly for different situations puts it closer to a transformer than a combiner, wouldn't you say? You got a point, Air, Land, Sea. The way it adapts to every environment imaginable, it's what makes it a multi-super robot. And for the latest model, Shin Getter Dragon, it's possible to handle everything with a single form, right? Sure, but the 3 hearts combined as one remains an immutable concept across all Getters. Speaking of combiners, who could forget Combattler V? It takes the field in 5 separate machines, each with their own combat roles. When the enemy fields decisive battle weaponry, they combine to a huge spike in power. Truly, it's a tactical super robot. Combattler V is especially popular with kids too, because it was active more recently. That's that, but the main thing about its combination mechanism is both simple and feasible by what most folks would call normal physics. Which means you can make it into a toy, and that toy sells like crazy. Is that toy still on the market? Can I get one? Absolutely. I'll call up the store I used to work at and hook you up. But speaking of popular with kids, how about 3G's Brave Bots? Once the truth behind 3G's exile goes public, the toys that were released back then will be re-released with a bang. Brave robots have transformed a combination gimmick, plus they're based around familiar pilots, giving them friendlier vibes, yes? Yes, and while they're partially meant to be productive psychological efforts with locals and civilians, they're essentially rescue machines. They're built to work in residential areas and they needed designs to match their tasks. He'd have a favor to ask. Say no more, friend. I'll hook you up with 3G Brave Bot toys, reissues, and the newest Brave Police toys. Thank you kindly. That just covers the biggest names for the super robots in the Gargoyle Squadron. And it's off to Hangar 2. There they go. There's no keeping up with that excitement. Amuro, I hear you. If they're going to Hangar 2, I should probably get over there. Amuro and Koji seem to be eating this up. Here we are, Hangar 2, which means the small to mid-sized robots, the so-called real robot category. Yep, and for those wondering, we're getting a lecture on super robots, so you might as well get used to some of this stuff. Real robot? It's a colloquialism for robots with concepts closer to real weapons, basically shorthand for military machines. They're distinguished by ranging from 5 to 20 meters in size because the focus for them is to be practical real-world operations. Right, but like everything on board here is real. So what's real for us in the production of fiction in other worlds from you? So wouldn't that make it fantasy to you, Ernie? You know, you make a good point. Let's not dwell on too much on that. Okay, then moving on. We're discussing military robots. There's only one place to start. Gundams, right? The advent of mobile suits forever altered the way humanity fought wars. Robot weapons did exist before, but they were just one-off divisive battle weapons. Just having one was a tactical move, but something arguably strategic. They're not called super robots for nothing. When mobile suits came around a decade ago, they turned all wars into robot versus more robots. One masterpiece stood out of the period transition in epoch-making gem in mobile suit history, the Gundam. For the record, I'd say the Gundam, I'm referring to the RX-782. I'm aware, the Gundams have distinctive differences from the Zeon Zaku series. The difference, its existence was closer in nature to super robots than you get down to brass tacks. So its existence was tactical in nature. Some say the Gundam's existence is what led the Earth Federation win the One-Year War, so you could also call it a strategic asset. In addition to issues of position, that transitional period meant the Gundam got a lot of special weapons you don't see many other mobile suits using. In addition to the plethora of weaponry, it's loaded with super robot-esque gimmicks like the core block system and extra modules. That's incredible in its own way. Truly, it's a real super robot. Many mobile suits named Gundams were developed afterward. The first Gundam's bloodline still is going strong. The Zeta Gundam is part of that, yes? The concept of expanding on strategic, tactical, and field operations en masse via transformation truly marks it a brand new Gundam. This discussion would be really nice if it had extra art visuals. Sadly, yes, that would be pretty interesting to see schematics. Unfortunately, that doesn't work here, so we gotta work with what we got. Definitely. In fact, the MS development line known as Project Zeta led to the creation of a big number of high-performance machines. But out of all of the multi-purpose high-powered mobile suits that stem from the Zeta, the one that became the biggest impact would be the new Gundam. Stability by virtue of simplistic design and improved tracking and weapon via SciComm. It's another all-new Gundam, wouldn't you agree? For sure, and what's existence of Gundam past the point become intertwined with Psycho Frame, but if we linger on that topic too long, some scary EFF guys will probably come and take us away, so let's move on, shall we? If you want a fresh perspective, how about we talk about victory types? They're referred to as Gundams for a new era. No kidding, they overturned the notion that Gundams were purely one-off machines. In my opinion, overturning commonly accepted norms is precisely what Gundams do. Dang, Ernie, you're insightful. Oh, not at all. I could not hold a candle to you, Kita. And while we're on the topic of Gundams, we can't leave out the pilots. Gundams are great. Pilots are a package deal. Gundams and great pilots are a package deal. A huge part of what makes Gundams shine is their pilots. Yes, absolutely. I see that every day in the Gargoyle Squadron. The Gundam nurtures its pilots, and the pilot pushes the Gundam to greater heights. It's the stuff of legends are made of. Then, for our next topic, Kita, Ernie, we're under attack. Aw, man, but I want to talk more robots. Kita, I think there's only one thing to do here. Yes, we'll take this conversation to the field. Would ask on a power scale which is more powerful, a Gundam or something like a middle-class battle mech like the Firestarter? Well, we don't even know in their universe if even the mechs from the Battle Mech series even exist. For all we know, in their universe, that series is just pure fiction. That would be a good question. But technically, if you want to go on a technical aspect, most of them Battle Mech classes would be classified real robots due to their practical military use. And I mean, it's incoming. Shit! It's the Goon Squad! It's the Quasars! I guess they showed up here. I guess we're the target. Have you ever heard of the term moth drawn to a flame? We shall raise you all with the flames burning in our hearts. Nice one, Ernie. You're more fired up than usual, huh, Ernesty? I certainly am. You're all for a treat. Our blood is boiling today. Go on, guys, show them your stuff. Heck are you talking about? Something their minds might as well be black boxes for the rest of us. How about we just intercept the enemies? All units, commence attack! Kita, Ernie, I expect the best from you two. Yeah, I want to hear your souls roaring. Come on, Ernie, let's rock! Right, let's give our voices burning passion. Mobile suits are so great for pure variety. Truly, but this is the star of the battlefield. By the way, I can recite the name of every Gundam in existence by heart. There we go. Ah, the black lustrous armor. Mazingers are a dash against they are gorgeous. For sure, we'll all fight together with your friendship, with justice, love, and friendship. I was expecting maybe some tidbit facts. And here it is, our flagship, our house, the ship that hustles every crying children, that hushes even crying children, the Destriger. The all-purpose combat mothership built in secrecy to defend the Earth. Its very existence makes my temperature rise.
敵 AI の行動パターン解析を急いで。1番2番衝撃砲攻撃用意。
了解。1番2番衝撃砲攻撃用意。
目標インレンジ。撃ち方始め。
Here we are. The sight of the Braves fighting with all their all never fails to look noble and gallant. The Braves fight with, bravery. We should fight with our love for robots.
これ以上進ませるか。ヘルアンドヘブン。
Armors look retro, but they're distinctive, a sense of presence. They're quite mysterious. Speaking of mysterious, they're definitely described the technological origins. They're one of the oldest robot series around.
心ない機械相手に負けるわけにはいかん。正義に生まれ正義に生きて早60年。俺たちが真の勇者かどうか今わかる。俺たちの武器は勇気、正義、闘志。お楽しみはこれからだ。エルドラファイト GO! Amigo! Tangan bombardiro! Ignition! 闇の中こそ正義が光る。
Alright, the old guy's got ace. Oh, he's the same Gundam comic? Even though I think the Sekika isn't even a Gundam. Is it? I'm seriously wondering, because this is usually... Here we go. The Huckabee, the mysterious dramatic figure, gives me goosebumps. Agreed. Its epidermal yet edgy look, something I can't get enough of. There we go. Ah.
人と仲良くなれる AI もいるのに。ブレイクシンセサイズ G セットダブルシナプス斬撃
There we go. Here's a fusion of elegance and ruggedness. The Silhouette Knights and the Order of the Silver Phoenix are just too cool. I'm honored by your compliment, Kita. Hearing you put you as the best payoff I could ask for after putting my heart into them.
プログラムにあらが見える。許せませんね。切れ味をご覧ください。それ。
Alright. And gets action. No. EX action. No. Yeah. Smash heater. Alright, that should take care of that stuff right there. Alright. Oh man, is it over already? Now we're just underwhelmed. A little motivation's fine and all, but something tells me they're missing the forest for the giant robot trees. Data, Ernie, I'm so glad I was here for that. Yeah, I could really feel the love you guys have for the Gargo Squadron robots. I was amazed. Robot fandom goes deep, huh? It was educational as well. Thank you for that. Thanks for listening to our talk, guys. We only scratched the surface. If you guys enjoyed that, how about we return to the ship and get a full real nitty-gritty stuff? Maybe I could sit in on that. Are you sure, Addie? They could really go on for hours. But if Ernie likes something, I want to like it too. Alrighty, Addie. I'll go with you then. Really? Thanks, Inoki. There's something nice about seeing Keita so animated about something. I came to check up on you guys, and what did I find? You're all slumped over. Yeah, one guess why. There's just no keeping up with Keita and Ernie. It was fun listening to them at first, now I'm groggy. At first, have you guys been talking about robots ever since we returned to the ship? Yeah, I got no idea how many hours it's been. They just wouldn't stop talking, and it wouldn't be rude to walk out on them. Next thing you knew, we were just stuck here with our energy completely drained. What happened to Addie? She and Hinoki nodded off like 10 minutes in. They look so sincere, they must have had having nice dreams. But seriously, Ernie is still going? Is he even gonna stop? Well, there are two very specific individuals you can blame for that. Fascinating, that's another valid interpretation, isn't it? Yeah, the Gundam legend is a double-edged sword, as far as the Earth Federation is concerned. After all, the AEUG and the Anti-Earth Union group stole the Mark II from them and used the Zeta against them. And that's just one example of Gundams being used as a symbol of rebellion. So if the people using Gundams turn against the Earth Federation, those people could potentially win the support of the masses, yes. I'm impressed, Lieutenant Amaro. You are really pro among pros when it comes to Gundams. I would hope so. They've dominated a large portion of my life. You know, I was interested in your tactical discussion of Mazingers, Keita. Oh, I'd much rather hear insight about the straight from the horse's mouth, sir. Aw, man, I'm barely older than you are, and you don't have to call me sir. I wouldn't dream of doing anything less for the Koji Kabuto, the genius himself. Go on, sir. Let's hear your views about the Mazinger tactics. So, when I was younger, I believed firmly in offense over defense. So I think that led to a massive misconception of that Mazinger never dodges. But the things are different now. I like to say I have a better head for the right tactics of different situations. You've grown, huh, Koji? Not just me, Mazinger has too. It's quite eye-opening to hear insights from both you, considering that you also are an engineer and a researcher. Listen up and listen good, Ernie. This is for your Ikaruga. Right, my Ikaruga and I will go down in legend ourselves someday. Have Amuro and Koji been keeping up this whole time? From what I can tell, they're just as pumped up. And because of that, the rest of us are left marching to our deaths with no goal in sight. But surely they have got to be wrapping up, right? Right? I think it's a good stopping point for this discussion. No objections here. Well, that covers our review for each robot's base functions. Next, we can delve into the tactical elements. Just what I've been waiting for. I got some hard data on the topic I'd like to share with you guys. I'd love to see it. They're starting on round 2 now? Someone save me. I can't take it anymore. Stick around, everybody. We're getting for the fun part now. Yeah, Ernie's right. The huge variety of robots in the Gargo Squadron make it a miraculous team. So let's share those miracles together. Sorry, I'm out. You guys can share the rest on your own. Mecha Geek Spirit, All Defender. There we go. Here we go, we're just doing some upgrades. Let's see, it's just a... Alright, hold up. Let's do one more. Let's just do one more mission. I think. Oh wait, hold up. We still got a few people. Here we are. Forgot about these guys. Congratulations, Captain Bright. I heard you made Ace Pilot. Though, now that I say it out loud, it's kind of weird to call a ship captain Ace Pilot, isn't it? Don't think too hard about it. It's just for convenience sake. Thanks for allowing me here, by the way. It's an honor to stand on the bridge of the famous Rock Hallion. I thought that you wanted to know me better, so first step would be to enter my abode, so to speak. Besides, I was interested in learning more about you myself. Why? Think I have the makings of a Gundam pilot too? No, it's a different matter. You see, I'm terribly concerned about my son, but I don't know what to do with him anymore. I was thinking you might be able to learn something from the way you approach life. I think you'd be fine, sir. Any kid who would love to have a dad like the great Captain Bright. Honestly, I don't think I'm being a good father to my children. I'm there for them. Well, that's one easy way to solve. We just gotta end this war ASAP so you can go home. Trust me, I'll do my best for that. Going home. sometimes we lose sight of what should be obvious. Thank you for reminding me, Chojin. Ah, and here we are. Now the next one. Congratulations, Rheneas. I heard you made ace. It's funny, I haven't considered myself a pilot until recently. But I could think worse things than getting some congratulations. Merci beaucoup. I gotta ask, though. What kind of weapons do you have stowed in that coat of yours? Wanna see? Hell yes! On second thought, nah. Why not? I'm not the kind of girl that would take off her coat for a guy to leer like you. Of course, if you want a first-hand lesson in what kind of arsenal I'm packing, that's a different story. That's okay. For those who want to understand, her coat actually is designed as a coolant system to keep her, that literally keeps her cool. Without it, she overheats. Congratulations, Eldora, folks. Sounds like you're all ace pilots now. Ha! Easy as pie, I tell you. Pie? I think I had a slice already, but I forgot. Oh, hey, Carlos woke up. Looks like Carlos is thrilled to be given the title of ace, too. Actually, I think he's just sleep-talking. Hey, now, you never be a big shot if you worry about details like that at your age. I'm not trying to become a big shot or any shot, but truth be told, though, I wouldn't mind being like you guys when I'm older, though. Well spoken, Chojin. You look like a big dunderhead, but you may have some potential in there after all. That sounds more like flattery, but it's nice to hear all the same, thank you. Oh, I promise not flattery. These old folks got smiles to say. We did everything we needed to do. I'd like to have that when I grow up. And we got Grid Night. Hey, Auntie, congratulations. She was an involuntary cyborg. Yep, that was the truth. That's the truth about Rheneas, Draco. Anyway, back to the congratulations. Hey, Auntie, congrats. You made ace pilot, they say. Come on, you can try to be happy. You don't want to be a stick in the mud like that when you're young, or you'll regret it in the future. Future? Do I have something like that? Well, I think it depends on you. Even once kaiju are gone, the world will still be there. Why don't you and I put our heads together and figure out what kind of life you want? Why are you so concerned with me? Not a big deal, but I do kind of feel some sympathy for you. Sorry, I just want to try and do something for you. Doesn't matter if you're an artificially made life. You gotta live strong the way you want to. Alright, let's do Shinkalian's future. Now I see why they call them parallel worlds. The food here is almost as tasty as ours. You really are enjoying your time here, Hayato. I might as well, you know. Sometimes you just gotta stay calm and wait, like Shinkansen at Gifu Hashima Station. And the obscure train reference train continues. The area around Gifu Hashima Station is one of the most snow-prone along the whole Tokaido Shinkansen line. When there's more than snow melting snow melting systems can handle, sometimes the Shinkansen has to stop and wait at Gifu Hashima. Correct. Ha! I knew you'd get it. This is just common knowledge and stuff. Not for us normal people, it ain't. We can't help keep up with your train talk. Anywho, I hope you guys get home ASAP, don't you? Oh, not at all. I haven't had my fill on this world's railroads and trains yet. Aren't they pretty much the same as the ones in your world? But not quite the same. Every trim lover's worth their name would love to look at the small differences if they ever traveled to a parallel world. The scenery, the hum, the smell, the lunchboxes, the seats, there's something every single one of them your sense can discover. Hayato, we've been talking so long that all that food has gone cold. I get that you're enjoying yourself, but don't you want to see your mother and your sister again? Well, of course I'd like to see them.
Hey, it's okay. You're still in grade school after all. So, where's your mom? What's your mom like, Hayato? Let's see. She's very kind most of the time, but when she gets angry, oh boy, is she scary. As for other details, oh yeah, she loves castles. I see. You're curious about your future wife, aren't you? No, that's not what I get it. I like to see my future husband too. Then again, that's not really a mystery, is it? Yeah, agreed. I'd love for you to get a long, glaring look at who Daba has at his side in the future. What was that? Are you trying to start something with me, Leshy? If anyone started, it's you. Cut it out, you two. These kids just want to dream of their futures. Don't ruin it for them. Kiao's right. Besides, there's no point trying to predict your future. Why is that? Because the future isn't written yet. It's something you can alter for yourself. Future is something that you can make for yourself. I like that. Just thinking about me fills me with hope. That's why we need to make our next operation a success. Yeah, this time, we really have to beat Valdor. Hayato, it's gonna be dangerous, but we gotta do this. For the sake of our future. Okay. For Shinkalian's future. This island, isn't it? Yes, the Alpha X was displaced here once. Apparently, the dimensional boundaries are particularly unstable here, so displacements are likely to happen, which makes our Shinkalians the perfect bait for Valdor. Speak of the devil, look! It's Valdor! Right on schedule. Stay sharp, it's brought some friends this time. Those are all enemies of the Gargoyle Squadron. Glowing particles must have brought them here from the past or maybe from another dimension. We're gonna sell this once, but we're facing an army, and we better have to do the same. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Train does not go late, even in the case of kaiju infestations. Yep, that's the benefit of trains. Too bad, Valdor. We're here too. That's quite the catch for the bait we used. It appears the plan to lure off Valdor using the Shinkalians as bait was a resounding success. All that's left is defeating Valdor. Hayato! They're ready to do anything to win, so we'll have to give everything we got. Stay sharp, Hayato. The data obtained from the Alpha X brought Valdor one step closer to completion. Even so, we'll have to keep going with our hearts beating as one. Go, Hayato! We'll deal with the grunts. You settle your score with Valdor. Thank you, everyone. Valdor, I'll never give you the Shinkalians. Never give you our future. Let's do some wrecking on the peanuts.
Oh well, let's take a look at some of the attack this guy can do.
恐れることはない。しくじるわけにはいかねえ。チェンジ新ポセイドンベターエレキ。すごいエネルギーだ。新ポセイドン。
Turn the Durg into a smashy guy. Yep, that's Shin Dragon, Draco. And of course, Psycho Frame activates. Shinkalian's now heading for Valdor. Full steam ahead! Yeah, it's time to end this. We will never stop, no matter what kind of trials await us, so the Shinkalians will keep moving towards the future.
あの攻撃東海道新幹線くらい王道だよね。
ぶれないな、隼
チャンスだ。これで決めてみせる。
人全速で行くぞ隼人。
おー改札セイバー。
Well, that takes care of that one robot. Yep, and we now got Yi. Or whatever the heck that translates to. Anyway, another one. If you thought the thing turns into a smashy guy, take a look at the other.
俺は戦う。
私が相手するわ。チェン信頼が。うおードリルミサイル。
怪物退治といくか。だったらこいつで。
There we go. And we got combination attack. And we got Mazin power for Mazinger, for Great Mazinger. That to attack right there. And pop this baby here. I just want to do that. No, this product will not pierce the heavens. Sadly, no.
光になれ。
機関手出てきたのなら相手になってやる。ファイヤーブラスター。
Let's see if we can hit. There we go. Get that guy. Crack them all, and that should take them out. Boom, bing, boom. There we go. What are they? Oh, right, the Destriger. That should help us out a bit. And of course, Unleash Get a Raise. Looks like we hit so we did Valdor hit first, so let's... Let's do this. Let's do this just in case so I don't accidentally kill him. Alright, here we go. One more blast should do well. Start battle. There we go, let's try to grab its horn. There we go. Yes. I know it's taking a while, but I want to make sure to hit everything right. Overflow. Please let this finish it off, this guy off. Baka. Go. Now we can do this. Ha, it took a while, but it finally did, so let's do this. Hayato, Valdor's coming! The people of this world are giving strength to us in the Shinkalians. There's no way we can lose. We'll keep following until this railway to the future, wherever it might lead.
パワー自慢との戦い方は貫きに教えてもらった。よーし、グランクロストやろう、ハヤト。アルティメットグランクロス。
End it. There we go. Light rail. End of the line, Valdor. Victory is ours. He's trying to run. Not this time. We'll finish this once and for all. Hold it right there, Shinkalian. This voice. It's the guy we met inside the Valhallian's fortress, Nahane. Nahane. Indeed, I am Nahane of the Valhallans. Shinkalians, you deserve some recognition for driving Valdor into a corner. But this is not the right stage for our final confrontation. I'll be waiting for you in your world. If you manage to return, that is. All enemy units, including Valdor, have disappeared. Mission complete. Good work, team. Please return to the Striker. Did we win? Yes, it looks like Valdor retreated to its original world. Hayato, if we really did a number of Valdor, I don't think it's gonna show up here again, at least for now. Let's finish all the fighting in this world so we can go home without worrying. Okay. Thanks, everyone. I don't think we'll be seeing Valdor in this world again. Way to go, Hayato! I was worried that you volunteered to act as bait, but you really pulled through. Of course, I'm a man who always runs on schedule. I wish I could take that credit, but we really couldn't have done without your help. The Gargoyle Squadron won't be there to help us once we return to our world. And Valdor's going to be even stronger than it was today. I'll be fine. It'll be fine. All the other Shinkalian engineers will be there. I trust each other. That's my life. They're like our own Gargoyle Squadron. There's no way we lose. Okay. You have to return to your original world before you can settle your score with Valdor. And teach that Nahane jerk a lesson he won't forget. Before that, we have to get to the bottom of all these DVDs. It's good to have you with us, Hayato. You too, Hokuto, Sashat. I'll do my best to make it a pleasant trip for you all. What about you, Dad? The future is something you create with your own hands. I want to create my own future with you and the Shinkalians. And I'll be right there with you, Dad. That's a heartwarming basis. I'd say that's perfect. Good news is let's see, new missions. We've already completed a lot of the others. So we still got a few more frontiers and missions to deal with. But most of them are just all grind missions we can deal with in the future. So we've almost completed AOS updates. We just need to do a few more CP and a few more extra missions, and then a few more supports to get more upgrades. But anyway, let's continue on with our upgrades. That should help us out a bit. How are we doing? Oh, we're doing pretty well. We just kicked, here we are. There we go. How are y'all, the Beepops, doing? Well, we managed to clear a few things, and we're just ending our stream right now, Larry. So, I gotta thank, because we already hit the time, so, we're doing pretty well, at least. So I gotta thank the following people for tagging along. Oh, Elia, OXA2, Alextra, Alien Gathering, Another Viewer, Dr. Collegist, Drapsnit, Hyper Dragoon, Lizard Guy, Nat Zelly, Valentir, and Valentira Alcatraz. Before we continue, I want to take a look what we got for raids at the moment, because I believe I might got some plans. I might want to help out a fellow somebody who might be on a stream for Thursday. Who should we help? Who should we help? Oh, I know. I know who we can hit. Okay, let's see what we can do. I got it. So with that, I'm going to basically go back. We're going to hit this. I'm going to save my game. And with that, I'm going to say, take it away, guys. Let's see what we can nail.
Mikene 帝国との戦いから早い行くね。改めて時が経ったのを実感するぜ。
ここに来るまでいろいろなことがあったな。
哲也さんはすごいよな。もうすぐお父さんになるなんてさ。
俺も年を取ったもんだな。
でも哲也さんは昔から老け顔だったから、あんまり顔は変わってない。
こいつ言うようになったもんだ。
That's a cute little moment. Anyway, time to basically do our raid. So if y'all want to tag along and raid Jaxley, I'd say basically go for it. So until then, have a good night, pleasant tomorrow, and I'll see you all Friday for a continuation of our game. With that, Let's do the raid.
Its way. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next to hit is KJ Harrison. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away.